long has Mounjaro been available in the UK? And what do we actually know about it so far? If you've been hearing a lot about Mounjaro recently and wondering how new it really is, you're not alone. In this video, we're going to walk through the timeline, the evidence behind it, and what you should know before speaking to your doctor. Just to be clear from the start, this video is for general information only. It's not a substitute for advice from your GP, pharmacist, or diabetes care team. So, Mounjaro, known generically as tirzepatide, is a medication approved for adults with type 2 diabetes. It received its first regulatory approval from the US Food and Drug Administration in May 2022, followed by approval from the MHRA here in the UK in October 2022. So as of early 2025, it's been available in the UK for roughly 2.5 years. In pharmaceutical terms, that's still quite recent. What makes Mounjaro particularly notable is how it works. It's the first medication of its kind to act on two receptors simultaneously, GIP and GLP-1. These are both incretin hormones involved in blood sugar regulation. Most existing incretin-based therapies only target GLP-1, so this dual approach is a genuinely novel development in type 2 diabetes treatment. The approvals were based on a large clinical trial program called the SURPASS trials, which ran between 2018 and 2021 and involved over 10,000 participants. That's a substantial body of pre-approval evidence demonstrating meaningful improvements in blood sugar control compared to existing treatments. In the UK, NICE, the National Institute for Health and Care Excellence, recommended Mounjaro for NHS use in September 2023 under guidance reference TA924. That recommendation applies to specific patient groups who meet defined BMI and clinical criteria, so it isn't available to everyone. If you're unsure whether you qualify, that's definitely a conversation to have with your healthcare professional. Now, like most medications in this class, Mounjaro does come with side effects to be aware of. The most commonly reported ones are gastrointestinal, things like nausea, vomiting, or diarrhea. These tend to occur particularly during the dose escalation phase, when your dose is being gradually increased. Research suggests these symptoms typically ease over time as your body adjusts, but everyone's experience is different. One area where the evidence is still developing is long-term cardiovascular outcomes. A dedicated trial called SURPASS-CVOT is currently underway, with results expected in 2025. This will be important in building a fuller picture of the medication's long-term safety profile. Compared to treatments that have been in use for decades, the long-term real-world evidence for Mounjaro is still accumulating. And that's worth keeping in mind. If you're considering Mounjaro or you've already been prescribed it, there are a few things worth raising with your healthcare team. Ask whether you meet the criteria outlined in the NICE guidance. Discuss what to expect during dose escalation and how to manage any side effects, and make sure you understand how Mounjaro fits alongside any other medications you're taking. Always take your medication exactly as prescribed. Never adjust your dose on your own. And if you experience side effects that feel severe, persistent, or are affecting your ability to eat and drink normally, contact your healthcare professional promptly. So, to recap, Mounjaro has been available in the UK since October 2022, making it one of the newer options in type 2 diabetes care. It works differently from other incretin-based treatments by targeting both GIP and GLP-1 receptors. The pre-approval trial data is substantial, but long-term evidence is still emerging. So staying in close contact with your healthcare team really matters. If you found this helpful, leave a comment below with any questions you'd like us to cover. And if you want more straightforward, medically grounded health content, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the Bolt Pharmacy channel. We'll see you in the next one.